See how this shit going. So y'all can see, shit's a lot more clear on the new phone. I got an SD card in there right now, so that bitch won't be like. Hopefully the audio sounds better, and hopefully everything sound better and look better. You know what I'm saying? Cause off the other phone, y'all couldn't really see my face and shit. You know, so hopefully y'all able to see me and shit. You feel me? Yeah, man. What it do, gang? About to roll one up. I got the vlogging video I still haven't dropped yet, but I gotta put that on. Matter of fact, I'm finna put that shit on right now. I'm finna upload that bit right now. What I seen that a lot of YouTubers do, they record a day before and then they put it out the next day, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing lately. But I've been putting out a lot of videos, like a lot of videos, you know? And I'm just trying to get that playtime in, you know what I'm saying? That playtime and all that shit. So I'm just dropping shit left and right, feel me? Depending on how this SD card, cause I got a 64 gigabyte, so hopefully it hold up to its potential so I can go ahead and start doing videos. If not, then when I get my other check or my whatever, I'm just gonna end up buying me a camcorder and just calling it a day, you know? Yeah, so I see there's a lot of deals on Amazon for camcorders, so I'm finna just give me one and call it a day. And they got good ones too, like y'all gonna see, and you know what I'm saying? But trying to think of a story to tell y'all while we smoking shit, you feel me? Let me see. I had went to a bunch of programs when I was younger. Like when I was younger, I used to get in trouble like all the time. Like I was bad, like really bad. Y'all hear that? I mean, number dog charges, Hellcat. Everybody in this bit down there got a Hellcat charger. Me, I want to get a charger, but I'm gonna swap it. I'm gonna swap the Hellcat engine for Demon, the engine that's in the Demon. That's what I'm gonna do. So instead of having 700 horsepower, I'm gonna have about 850 horsepower, close to damn near 900 horsepower. And Dodge Charger wide body. I know niggas ain't did that yet, cause everybody okay with 707. Nigga, I'm about to go up. But and I'm Chevy guy all day, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting locked up since I was like 12. Right. Well, I ain't still getting locked up now. I haven't went back to jail or prison since the day I got released from prison. And I'ma keep it like that, cause that shit for the birds. But fucking going in and out since 12. First time I went, I don't remember the charge. I really don't. Probably some petty shit. But main shit I kept going for was just burglary. You know what I'm saying? Breaking into people's shit. And then what fucked me up was getting on juvenile probation. And I wasn't with it. Me, I didn't respect no authority. And I let them know it, you know what I'm saying? Always showed up to the probation officer, dirty pee and shit. Violate me, go in, do 30 days, come back out, fuck up all over again. And I did that until I was, I believe, 13 or 14. Until one day I got banned because I went on a lick spree with this other dude that had the same name as me, but we called him White Jeff, and I was Black Jeff. So we done hit like at least 15 cars, and we had mad cash on us. We had mad stolen shit on us, period. So fucking, I don't know if somebody seen us and called police or what, but police basically came out of nowhere on us, stopped us and shit, and I was finna run until I realized it was a K9 unit that had backup with another K9 unit. So I'm like, no, man, I don't feel like being chased by no motherfucking dog. Especially it's nighttime, and I don't feel like being chased by no motherfucking dog. So they searched us and whatnot. They found what they found, and no matter what the fuck we said, we were still going to jail and shit. So that was my last straw that I got sent up the road and shit. Well, before I got sent up the road, I went to juvenile. I stayed in juvenile for like 30 days, and I already knew they were going to send me to the program, so they gave me a weekend home furlough. And basically what that means, I was able to go home from Friday, but Monday I had to turn myself back in. So Friday, I went home to chill. I ain't even go nowhere Friday. Saturday ain't going nowhere because my mom is a 7-day Adventist, so you already know what Haitians, I had to go to church. Went to church. Sunday was the day I said goodbye to my homies. I fought a couple niggas because niggas felt sour that I got caught up with his little brother, so I had to paint his ass real quick. And then I had to paint a couple other niggas just on GP. And next day, went in, turned myself in. 2 weeks later, I got sent to my first program in St. Augustine, not too far from Palatka. That's when I learned about St. Augustine. That one movie, I don't know if it's called Redwood. I forgot what it was. But it was a city that was there before St. Augustine was there, and that shit got wiped off the map. That program, it was alright. It was crazy because there was a lot of gangbangers, going on, and it was a mid-level juvenile program. And I was only supposed to do 8 months, But I ended up doing way past 8 months, dog. I did like a year. I did like a year and a half there, and I fucked up because I kept bucking and shit. And people was giving me chances after chances after chances. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good program for me because they was actually really trying to help me, but my young ass self wasn't even trying to hear none of that shit. So they got tired of me and transported me to an even worse juvenile program. Now this program, a lot of y'all probably wouldn't know. Only a few have went there, and it's called Doja School for Boys. Now Doja School for Boys was a level 8, but they also had a level 10 behind them. Plus they had this program called ARF, where you are handed a dog, and that's the dog that you gotta take care of and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like work release almost. But so I ended up going there. The crazy fucked up thing about Doja School for Boys is that at that time it was a juvenile that has been open for over 100 years. So that juvenile was there all through segregation, slavery, and all that shit. They have they had, because it's not open no more. They closed it down a couple years back, like 2010, I think they closed their shit. But they had a big black book, and in that black book told all the weird, crazy ass events that happened. Several people had drowned in the pool. Yes, they got a pool out of juvenile program. That's what. And the thing is, we got to swim in that pool too. You know what I'm saying? And that was crazy for me for going from coming from where I was coming from and going there, and it being a way more worse program than where that I came from. But they allowed us to go swimming, which I took advantage of that all the time. They had an inside gym basketball court, which was hard as fuck. Ended up playing ball ever since I got. Back in the day, they had a boxing ring that they used, and this was back during like segregation and before segregation popped off and shit. And after, they used to let kids go back there and box and shit, but a lot of kids end up getting killed and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why this was the worst juvenile detention center. They had a graveyard back there. All right. Well, I mean, they had a graveyard for young kids that had died there. You know what I'm saying? Kids that end up getting gone missing. Parents don't know where the fuck their kids at. They buried in the back of old Doja School for Boys. You know, Doja School for Boys didn't have no cameras, so whatever them police did to you, they did to you, and then they got away with it. They had a lot of new buildings because the old buildings was run down and had some type of mold that couldn't have people inside because you get sick and shit. So like they had a lot of old buildings around and shit, and the buildings were for staff members who wanted to live there. They could stay there, and the reason why they don't do it no more is because a couple of female staff members had gotten raped and all types of shit back then. You know what I'm saying? They had a big ass football field that we always played football at too. And then they had a little jail inside of a jail type shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you was bad, you went to lockup, and that's where your ass was at. This place wasn't a place to talk shit. If you didn't know how to fight and you talking shit, you guarantee you're gonna get slid on. And sometimes, even though each cottage, what they call it, cottage, each cottage was assigned 2 guards, maybe 3, but it's really 2 guards. You know what I'm saying? And at every given time, whenever another guard went on break, there was only 1 guard up. You got beef with somebody, you in trouble. You in trouble. Cause that's when they gonna slide it. You in trouble. I did 10 months there. I had gotten a phone call from my nephews. They had missed me and shit, telling me they wanted me to come home and shit. And me, that kind of made me think like, dog, I need to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in here for too fucking long. It's time for me to go home. So I ended up just doing this. Because when I went there for the first 3-4 months, I snapped, you know what I'm saying? I was taking off on niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because like the first program that I went to, it was crazy because it was a lot of motherfuckers from my city though. And one of them I was beefing with, that's from Carver Swords, he was there, so me and that nigga fought so much to the point where I was like, bro, I don't want to fight you no more. We fight every fucking day, bro, and we gonna have to sit in here and deal with each other. I fought another nigga from, was it Tangelo Park? Somewhere. And it was mainly us niggas from the fighting each other over dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I got tired of fighting that Carver Swords nigga, cause like, bro, man, you still on your side, I'm still on my side. I'm just tired of fighting, nigga. Gee, shit. And that's why I found out how motherfuckers like, bro, just know when you go to program and you fight and you butt, just know they got the guards got the rights to fuck you up. And I mean, dog, these guards was doing wrestling moves on us, bro. I know one dude, I'm talking about, he picked Jill up, flipped him in the air, and bammed his ass. And then what they gonna do, they gonna push your hand all the way behind your back and raise that bitch up to where your hand gonna be on this side saying, what's up, nigga, what you doing? Like, bro, they will fuck you up, bro. And that's the main reason why I ain't like bucking, because I know what time it was. I mean, one time, they came after me. I started spraying up the officer like, man, you's not fit do me like you be doing these niggas. Like, you got me fucked up. You was not about to boom my ass, bro. I was swing on your fuck ass, alright? I'm chilling. I'm trying to chill. Do not run up on me or I'm swinging. I'm finna get some more time. Fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not jumping me and shit, you feel me? But they just did that just to get me on the ground and shit, and they didn't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was dead ass serious. If y'all boom me, when I calm down and y'all think I'm calming down, I'm finna swing on y'all. I don't care about kissing no more time, kissing no charge. But when y'all came in, I was sitting down chilling. Y'all came in here all hyped up, coming for me, telling me to get the fuck up. I'm finna boom your ass, bitch. If you boom me, I'ma boom your ass back. We're gonna just be 2 motherfuckers booming each other. I don't give a fuck how big you is, nigga. I will thrash your ass. That's why I was telling the guards, man. Like, ain't give a fuck. I was telling the guards, bro. Like, the fuck is you talking about, bro? Freaking. That place was like, that place, the food that they served was better than when I had left and went to the other place and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I fucked that up. Wish I would have never fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit. Then when I went to Doja, food was straight there too, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like a home cooked meal, but that's what you gotta deal with. You feel me? It was just the whole environment was off, man. Knowing that a bitch could catch you slipping and get away from beating your ass and shit. There wasn't really that many stabbings. It was just mainly motherfuckers getting took up through the. And there wasn't any real people getting jumped unless you caused them to jump your ass by doing something foolish. You know? But yeah, man. I'm finna move where there's light. So you can actually see me. But like, I did like, after 4 months of bucking and shit, I just said fuck it, and I ended up, what I did, I ended up sliding 2 more people and shit. One of them was this retarded jit that didn't want to leave me alone. And he wasn't retarded. He had fucking Tourette's and shit. And I don't know what it was, but I just know he tried me. Him and this other dude that have Tourette's too, they tried me. So I ended up fucking his ass up, and then the other nigga jumped in, and I boomed his bitch ass and shit. So I'm out. So the cottage has like almost like a wraparound porch. So I'm on the porch bumping these 2 motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And shit. And so I ended up going to the hole, and then after getting out the hole, they had me switch dorms. I'm gonna switch cottages. So I went to the cottage that's across the street. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, cottages don't mix with other cottages when they go out for like recess or when they go on a dinner or to the cafeteria or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So they ended up having me do that and shit. So I had to go to a different cottage, which was beneficial to me because I didn't get into no more trouble, you know what I'm saying? I stayed by myself. I was always quiet. Even though my enemies, people was over there too, but they ain't fuck with me for the simple fact my reputation was I ain't got no words, I ain't talking. You say anything wrong to me, disrespectful, you feel like you finna beat my ass, I'm finna take off on your ass. I don't give a fuck about no guard being up. I'm finna get as many hits as I can. It's not raining, it's just sprinkling. I'm finna get as many hits as I possibly can to fuck you up. Saying, and I wasn't no gangster, no hard ass. I was just me, letting niggas know, like, this is what it is. You can take it however you want, but just know you come at me sideways, I'm finna fuck you up, and I'm finna fuck you up good, to where you remember, don't fuck with that crazy ass Haitian dude, cause he don't give a fuck. He ain't finna rap with you at all. He finna dig off you. So I did about 10 months. 10 months, I took off, I left. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Cause like they took me cause this was my first time being on a Greyhound bus by myself. They took me to, cause Doja was in Mariana County, Florida. Now Mariana is white as fuck. Super white. And cause it wasn't cold to me. So they ended up taking me to Tallahassee to get on the Greyhound bus station. The guard that really didn't like me handed me some money and shit. And you should have stayed asleep. I didn't fuck with you because I looked through the window, I seen you was asleep. That's why I didn't hit you back up again. I just let you go ahead and sleep. You didn't have to come back out here. So he gave me some money, bought some shit, got on the Greyhound bus station, and came home and shit. Yeah. And did that, kill hoe. My sister met me. I think it's the second time she met me too, because when I got to prison, she met me. Same sister. So got a whole bit of shit, you know. Actually, it was her. I remember it was her. But she gave me some money and shit. But both times she did it anyway. But yeah. So I got old. Went to my mama house and shit. And I'm just cooling, you feel me? I'm just cooling and shit. But then it didn't take me no time to link up with my best friend. Cause at the time, I didn't even know my best friend, my homeboy that stayed on the same street as me, he ended up going to a program too. You know what I'm saying? And he was just getting back. Like, he got back 2 months before me. Or after me. And course the neighborhood was changed because niggas that was there in the past weren't there now. There was a couple new people around and shit. OGs was still there though. You know what I said? So it wasn't like I was gonna lose my reputation, but at the same time I really didn't give a fuck about no reputation. Just know who the fuck I am and what my name is, and if you disrespect me, I'm going off your shit. No cap. So fuck it, met some new niggas, you know what I'm saying? And me and my homeboy, we had made a crew prior to us going away and shit. So we had to rebuild up our crew and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm still a young nigga. Like, I went in when I was 14 and I got out when I was 16. So I'm still a young ass nigga, you feel me? So fucking got up. Hold on. So you know, making a little crew for us, know what I'm saying? But there were a couple niggas that stayed around us that we got cool with and shit. So but at the same time, I ended up getting me a job, you know what I'm saying? And having that job for 6 months, I was able to save enough money to get my first little whip and shit. And one dude was selling I think it was like a 93 Caprice with an Impala body kit. Came with 22s, candy apple red interior, red. Actually, yeah, no, it was red interior with Kenny. Car was Kenny Apple red. You know what I'm saying? The bitch was wet. The interior was red. And that was mainly it. It came with pipes, of course, Flowmasters and shit. And basically, I put 412s in that bitch. When I bought it for like $2,500. He let me have it for $2,500, even though he wanted $3,000. But he remember who I was running in them streets, one of them bad ass jits, and now he see I'm a lot taller, a lot more mature and shit. So he wanted to help me out. So he sold me the car for $2,500 and shit. And then he also helped me how to get temp tags, so I don't have to worry about getting my license or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for a good 5 years, I was riding that car with no license, but I had a temp tag on it. So he had it to where I could have a temp tag on my car for 3 months straight and be alright. It just every 3 months I gotta hit his ass up and get me a whole new temp tag. And that's what I did for about 5 years straight. Cause I had that car for about 5 years. And then when I went to prison, I had sold it before I went to prison. Cause I was going to prison for 4.5 years. And I need me some cash. So I just sold that bitch, you feel me? I wish I would have kept that hoe. You know what I'm saying? But knowing my people, they would have probably sold that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or junked that bitch or something. To the neighborhood I was staying in at, you know what I'm saying? I'm not there to keep an eye on my shit if somebody wants to steal my rims or my music or whatever. So I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna sell that bitch. I could have put that bitch in my mama garage too, but I was just like, fuck it, man. That bitch gonna have to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I got my first rip and shit. It took me about a week until I got the system and shit. Got the system and I had my brother fix up the system for me. So I was booming, 16 years old, with a 93 Caprice with an Impala body kit to that bitch. Making big boy noise in that bitch. I had to go to the shop and get the Apache rear end because only the right side was spinning. You know what I'm saying? Or the left side was spinning if I turned the wheel a different way and shit. But I had that, so I went in and got the Apache rear end, Apache traction rear end implanted in it to where both wheels were spinning at the same time when I want to do a burnout and shit. So I got that done, boom. And then that same week, I went ahead and got 5% tint all the way around. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I spent about 500, maybe about 500, because the stereo system was about, I bought a banging ass stereo system because my brother had went with me to help me, and I wasn't finna buy no cheap shit. I needed top of the line. I spent about $300 to $350 on the stereo on the 412s. Cause I was gonna get 312s, but I ended up getting 412s instead.